Other than that, shit, everything's good, bro.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
Thank you for coming on, my brother.
Yeah,
man.
me.
So fucking for the people that know, Young Soulja.
Hell yeah. Oh, we're live right now?
Not necessarily live, man, but we rolling now. We're rolling.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Usually I would have trouble with the glasses, bro, but when you got the sun on your fucking chest, it's shining. Nice shit, bro. I like your shit. I like your shit.
Thank you, my man.
How's the pandemic been treating you, my dude?
How's what?
The pandemic. How's
Oh
that
man,
been
the
going for you?
pandemic, man. The pandemic. It's been slowing things down, man. The studio, the availability is not as open as it used to be. But we still getting in there doing our thing.
Still doing it. So did it affect your producing or your actual
I mean, I have
making the music?
I have a studio at the house,
okay.
but the legit studio, you know what I'm saying? They limited the hours and stuff like that, so you just have to little obstacles, you know what I'm saying, that we have to overcome.
Okay, right.
But we definitely will. No obstacle can stop us, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's what's up, man. So shit, tell me about the program, man. What it is?
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's Young Soulja The Realest. Whoop whoop. Up in here, Stone Age. What's good? Thank you for having me. I'm just working on my new album. I'm with Empire. And making the new music video. This new music video is 4 a.m. in California. It was a cool, shoot. I had a really great time filming it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, just pumping out new hits.
Right on, constantly. Right on. And so where you originally based from, bro? So I really got into your stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I kind of did this whole podcasting stuff to kind of do stuff like this, bro. You reached out to me. I liked your shit. I got a new artist on my list now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're on my Spotify. You already listed down on there. So that's what I started doing this, but your background I'm not really too big on. Mm-hmm. On my rappers and stuff like that, I like to know the background and everything. Yeah. Where you at? Where you from?
So I started out in LA doing my grind out there. Met DJ Ill Will. DJ Ill Will put me on, man. I was doing a local thing, running the local hype. Mess with DJ Ill Will, who helped me tremendously, man. I met tons of, big time celebrities and just really elevated my career from, being a local artist to being, in the inner, rubbing shoulders with the big leagues like A-list people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mixtape, had a special feature with R. Kelly and
oh no shit.
Did 1.3 million downloads, and then I was buzzing on MySpace. Okay, this is how far
I've been grinding. You be deep.
Yeah. So I started buzzing on MySpace, and then I got a couple offers from major record labels, and then things weren't what it was supposed to be. The special things in the contract didn't really work out right.
They always get you.
Yeah, it didn't really go through. So I was like, I don't know. I held off, and I didn't want to sell my soul and just sell out the game. You know what I'm saying? So I just stuck to my what I really felt that was right and how I was gonna proceed. So that's what I did. And I was offered a couple reality TV shows and stuff like that. And those,
no shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you didn't want to do that either?
No. So I wanted to do it. Okay, because this was Viacom. This was Viacom. And
okay.
Viacom offered me the contract.
That's good money right there too.
With a well-known, respected. There was the dude who was hosting the show was a well-respected artist too.
Oh no shit.
And so they had the whole setup was going to be like kind of like a real world type of thing. Where people live in the house, you do challenges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get eliminated and stuff as you go.
Yeah.
And I was down. I was like, oh shit.
That's just fun, bro, to be real with you.
Yeah, man.
Probably fuck some bitches in there too. So
man.
That's on.
Yeah, man. So I was like,
that's on.
I was already ready to go.
Yeah.
But the little fine print, see, this is where a lot of people don't really read it, but they were saying they wanted a percentage of my music in perpetuity of the masters.
Oh, because they gave you the stage, right? They gave you the platform.
Yeah, and it's gonna take me to another level. And that's when I was like, hell no. Oh, it's like I'm going on reality TV to do, to present myself.
Reality TV.
Why are you guys gonna claim my past music? Like that's not cool.
Oh, they wanted it from the past music. Oh wow, I thought it'd be from whatever comes from this point forward.
And the past music
fuck
too.
That. Yeah. But, see, they're straight hustling.
15%. Yeah.
15. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's
forever.
How you get fools.
In perpetuity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I think where people kind of mess up, right? I mean, that's where you kind of sell out because you kind of, but shit, can't really blame them for that money too sometimes. But that's cool you did it though, bro.
Yeah. So
a
I was
fucking TV show, that's sick.
I talked to the scout that scouted me, and I was just like, is there any way you could talk to your manager? Could we just renegotiate this contract? So, let me talk to my supervisor, get back to you. And it just didn't work out. It was like, you're moving in a different direction. I was like, all right, you moving that different direction? I'm moving my own different direction.
Oh, shit. Yeah, might as well, right? Yeah, that's not worth it, bro. That's not worth it. But the TV show would have been pretty dope.
It would have.
I've been trying to get one of those. I've been trying to do Naked and Afraid, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get down that bitch and shit. And I'm not into the whole nature shit. I wouldn't want to do it though, because those fucks come out with some crazy ass diseases out there and shit.
I bet.
Fuck yeah, it's supposed to become like some dude. I think like 20 days after he left, like the fucking island wherever he at, he had like bot flies coming out of his fucking skin and shit.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that.
Damn.
They all get all fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, fucking Well, where'd you shoot the video at? The new one coming out.
The new one that just came out today, dropped today, 4 a.m. California right now. It's
there
live.
it is. There it is.
It's
look that shit up for me, Wayne.
San Jose Airport.
Oh shit!
Yep.
How'd you do that? They let you do that? Just
you gotta
get
a couple
credentials
strings,
and shit.
yeah, a couple strings with the videographer, you know,
Oh,
and then we just had to get that done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I figured that'd be kind of hard if you just filming inside the airport and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But it's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh, there it is. Give me some value on this bitch. You're not gonna sue me and shit, right?
Nah.
And put a little bit higher so the mics can get it.
It's 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm horny as fuck. I'm gonna hit this chick, right?
I like that little.
Yeah. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. in California. It's 4 a.m. in California. It's 4 a.m. in California. And I some say 4 a.m.
The baddie.
It's 4 a.m. in California. It's 4 a.m. in California.
612.
Some say 4 a.m. in California. It's 4 a.m. in California. It's 4 a.m. in California. And some say. You can obviously see where I'm going, right? Young Soulja The Realest. So with this track, I just was getting so much feedback. It's an interlude track, right?
Yeah.
And people were like, I love that song. It should be longer and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna shoot the video to this. Like, people love this song.
Just for the I
probably might even do an extended version of it.
A little extended, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's cool as beat. I like the
yeah, it's real.
What? Let's just say that. So just on the loop, they just requested all the shit on that.
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, this
make it longer, right?
Cool. Yeah, make it longer." Yeah. So that's like, give little by little. You know, you get the music video, then you get the extended version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get a little hook and ladder and shit. Get them. So you were saying earlier about mixtapes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So do you still do mixtapes? Is that really still a big seller on that? Because I remember growing up, that shit was the shit. I don't know why a lot of people don't really just like a lot of the new artists. They have like really good beats, and then you get better artists, I think you could probably just take them out on their beats and shit. I don't know why that whole competitive vibe ain't out there no more.
So the whole thing is like with the mixtapes. I started off doing mixtapes, but people, when they hear mixtape, what do you think of? You think it's used beats or is it original beats?
It's used.
Used beats?
No, because sometimes there's some of those that come out better than the original ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for me personally, I listen more of the mixtape than I would the actual tracks of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they put different beats in here or there to kind of make it their own. But I mean, I get what you're kind of saying. Most people, I guess, would kind of say that you're listening to the same song again, right?
Yeah.
People are attracted to the beat.
So like with my
mixtapes, how do you feel about it? They
were all original beats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why did that be considered a mixtape?
They were like mixtape album kind of things.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I seen, growing up in the game, I seen people like, 50 Cent doing his thing and his mixtapes he was pushing out on the street and they're original songs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing. So I was like, oh, that's clever,
man.
That's
dope. See, I didn't even look at that point of view.
Yeah. And okay. Then, so all my mixtapes, because I have 4 albums right now on all the digital platforms. But it's crazy because I have 4 albums before that are way before even like the digital stuff was around. So it's like that's the mixtape stuff.
Oh, okay.
And those are all original songs and everything that we pushed out in the streets, out the trunk.
So did you get your stuff there and then you digitalize it? Like your older stuff? Because I'm assuming you have it like on CDs and shit, right? Like
I still have it, but...
mixtape or actual on tapes? You're rocking the actual tapes?
My style was a little bit different back then. So, I mean, I could have took it and put it on digital now, but I decided since my style is a little bit different, I didn't even do that, just because there's a whole different branding to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like with my branding and my genre, it's more like you know, the party scene type guy. You know
that's what I noticed, man.
Yeah.
I like you. So that's kind of a hard genre to get into. I'll be real with you. Like if I hear, especially like local talents and stuff like that, the hook usually not that good, or like the beats good, the hook's not, or the hook's good and the beats kind of a little falls off, or they kind of talk too much in the front for like an actual party track. But some of your tracks, bro, I'm telling you, you're on my Spotify, so it's kind of hard to find an actual party track where you're actually, you know what I mean, like it's a party song.
Right.
You're not just I don't know, just repeating shit, talking shit over it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but you're doing pretty good when it comes to the party shit, bro.
Yeah.
And then I see you got a lot of tracks for the ladies.
Yeah.
My man.
And that's what really motivates me too, like having people go out there and move their body, shake it, and just seeing people dancing when I perform, and I see people just really vibing out to the music. That's just really what really gets me, and I'm like, oh damn, like that. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like in the song called "They Said," I was like, the stage is where I'm supposed to be.
That fucking song's sick, bro.
That one I was like talking about like how the industry's shady and shit, like janky promoters, like people try to blackball you just to don't want to see you shine, so they won't like you, so they'll tell the next dude, hey, don't fuck with that fool. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I left them.
And then next fool, oh fuck, I'm not gonna fuck with that fool because so and so, but based off the strength of the next fool, but you don't even know like what your relationship could possibly be with this dude because you never really met him.
Because you just cut that bridge right there.
Just because A and B don't get along doesn't mean A and C don't get along.
There you go. Yeah, because for which is own, right?
Yeah.
Now, dude, that's fucking cool, man. I like the music, man. What's next for you? What's I know this is kind of hard with the pandemic and shit, but I mean, I think this is a good time for the artist, right? I mean, a lot of people complain about they don't have time. Now you have all the time in the world. You know what I mean? So, what's your next step? You know, you're gonna make more videos. What's cracking?
I'm making more videos, making a new album, and you know, I got so many more music videos that are coming out on the way. That's what's really important to me is music videos. The album I'm still working on, but I want to make sure it's perfect before I let it go. But yeah, that's in the works. I'm already working on it, and it's gonna be dope.
And for your videos, how do you come up with the ideas, bro? Like, who is it? Just you, the old boy right here in the back, coming all the genius shit? That's what it is, huh? He's a mastermind in the back.
So my boy, he's an artist as well. He's sick. It's Mighty.
Okay.
That's Mighty right there.
She come on next, bro.
Yeah, he's dope. And
all right.
The thing is, we got an album coming out too that we're working on.
Oh, okay.
Mighty and Young Soulja, yeah.
Oh shit, man. Ready to hear that shit whenever it comes out, man.
Yeah, it's just gonna be fire, man. We got the hooks already down and everything. It's fire. Hey, isn't it fire?
That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say. It's fire. Nah, so is it hard coming up with shit though? Like, is it hard? Like, the music industry is so saturated, right? Just so many rappers, so many.
I mean, it's saturated, especially like in LA. It's so saturated.
That's what I've been hearing. It's really hard to fucking pop in there.
Yeah, it's so much better up here because over there, everybody you run into is like an artist and has their own thing going on. Up here, it's rare. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh damn, like there's an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's mostly doing their tech thing and stuff.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
But the thing is with the music industry, like it just really there's just so many things that need to be fixed, like the politics of it, like with radio, like the payola that's going on. It just makes me sick, man. Like,
well, how so with the radio though? Because you don't think well, I've just kind of double-edged swords on that one, but you don't think the radio's a dying thing? Like, say like most people when they're in the car, they're listening to like Spotify or with XM radios and shit.
So definitely like
the streaming thing.
The new streaming is definitely the new radio. Like me myself personally, I don't even listen to radio anymore, really. But I'm on the subscription of the Spotify.
Yeah, I got like hella subscriptions to everything and shit. But radio's free.
But radio is still you know, a living beast because you know major record labels are handing over the cash every time they get a new artist. They keep coming back with that money. You know what I'm saying? And they want to push the records, and that's why they constantly play those same 10 artists over and over and over again.
Every fucking
and you're
hour.
just like,
That's
damn,
just
this
crazy.
is so tiring. Why do I keep hearing these songs?
Yeah.
It's because there's money behind those records.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, if you're like an independent artist going to radio, the thing that really sucks is they try to set you up with an independent radio rep who's not a part of the radio station. So you could pay him $30,000. He'll take your record. Like, I just discovered the most hottest record. Give it to radio. I'm probably gonna be blackballed for even exposing this right now, but I'm exposing it. Fuck this shit.
Shit, I like it.
Hey,
I
so
like it.
They give it.
I didn't know none of this shit. All right.
They give it to the radio rep. He takes it. He's like, I just found the hottest record. Gives it to the radio station, like, because radio's supposed to be free. Like, they're supposed to be finding the records, pulling them, and putting them and playing them because this is the hottest new radio.
Crates.
Yeah,
the
newest, hottest new song, right?
Yeah.
But nah, it's not how it's happening. There's money behind these records. Then they like, oh yeah, okay, you got to put more money in this record, but you're not paying directly to the radio station. That's why there's no charge for the payola directly on the radio station. They're getting the independent radio reps, which collect the money, and then they probably on the side, like, hey, you know that new record? Here's a few, here's the money for that.
One time.
Yeah, and they split it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's done.
Fuck, that's grimy.
And that's what really sucks, and that's why you don't really see a lot of independent artists really doing it. And when you do, they even do like the industry plants where they pretend like they're independent, but they're really not. Like, they'll be signed to Sony or something, or Sony Red.
The back end of it, they're still getting.
Yeah, they're still getting their change, but they're pretending like they're coming up and it's authentic and organic. Yeah, but it's really not. Yeah.
Damn. So how does that compare to the same thing? Is that kind of the same thing when it comes to like record labels? Cause I know the major record labels, I know they be trying to come up on that shit too, right? Like, say if you were for Sony, they do like those
360 deals. Yeah, the 360 is where they collect on your shows too. So before, back in the day, artists would get the show money. That's how they live. You know what I'm saying? Because the CDs and
the
stuff
merch,
always
everything.
They were taking cuts of that. But they weren't taking cuts of your merch, and they weren't taking cuts of your shows. But now with the 360 deals, I don't have a 360 deal. I never signed a 360 deal. I never recommend anybody to sign a 360 deal. But some of these cats are. And they're not,
because they give you up front, and if you come up anything, it's theirs.
But you know what? The craziest thing is when they're taking this money up front, that money has to be recouped. If you don't meet that in sales, you're gonna have to.
You owe them.
Yeah, you owe them.
What the fuck?
And a lot of people go in debt like that.
Damn.
Yeah. So that money is basically a loan. So they're like, yo, bro, I'll give you a $2 million loan.
Fuck.
But you have to meet that in sales or surpass it. When you surpass it and you have more than the $2 million, then that's when you start getting money.
Shit.
But you have to meet the $2 million first, or you owe them.
So that's why you end up selling out in general, right? Because now you're just making shit to make your money back, or to fucking.
And on top of this, when you're going out to dinner and they're like making little dinners and giving you food and feeding all your entourage, that's all on your tab. That's all on your tab.
They write that, right? They do like something costs gas and shit. They write fucking everything on that.
In the movie, they even like.
Oh yeah. Just, everything costs money. It's fucking, you're managing this. You got to get this. Yeah, that's fucked. Damn, it's fucked up.
Yeah, and
so it's hard out there.
Yeah, and there's just so many ways that this is what's really fucked up, is that there's so many things that are expenses in the music industry compared to like making money. So you got to be really creative with the things you come up with, your clothing line, hats, whatever you're gonna do.
It has to cash.
Because you got to really like make that money. Because if you don't, there's just tons of expenses: marketing, promotions, merch, like paying the expenses of the merch first before you even sell it. Like, you got to, you got to
have an idea of where you're going with it already, right? And prior to whatever it is. So you started out from MySpace, right? So do you think you say it's a different branding from the time then to now, different style, different life, obviously, right? You go from a child to fucking grown ass man and shit.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, I'm not sure if you really remember how it was with the MySpace, but with the adding and promoting yourself, do you think the social media, the platforms of social media actually help out way better as far as monetizing shit?
Definitely. I mean, with MySpace back in the day, it was very beneficial, and there wasn't any, like, you can post your songs and the creative ways that you can promote on MySpace, and then like the whole designing aspect of it, of the
I
HTML.
like that shit.
That was dope.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like that shit. You can put your track on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to like thrive on having the best track. Fuck you guys have the best shit. You know what I mean? I used to love that
the
shit.
top 8. Hey.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you, you're cool.
I logged back on like MySpace just a few days ago.
It's a music thing now, right?
It's not even cool no more.
But it's meant for like music though now.
It's meant for music now, but the platform is just so confusing. It's just
that sucks.
It's crazy. It's nothing how it used to be. But they're trying to like reinvent it so people will come back. But
nah, it's a dead art. Yeah, because they went from music. They try to. I mean, they got a couple of like heads in there, but I think that name just got.
Justin Timberlake was the one who
tried to bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Trying to be sexy back, motherfucker. Yeah, over there trying to bring
sexy back and MySpace back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should do that. But there is a picture on there that I did want to ask about the fucking. I think it's the Grammys, bro. Are you win the Grammy? What the fuck you go to?
Oh yeah. So
how you get in that shit? I heard some of the like a lot of like Bay Area fools be going up in that.
Yeah. So my boy, me and Mighty, we've been going since 2011. We've been going to BET Awards, Billboard Awards. This is actually Billboard Awards.
The Billboard. There you go. One of those.
We go to BET Awards. It's fun, man. We
get invited out here, bro.
We get invited as artists.
So how is it out there?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's cool. I'm not even gonna get invited over there and shit. Just fucking.
Ever since a child, man, I always was.
What's it like, bro?
What's it like to be one of the important people?
Sitting next to like Rihanna, Meek Mill, Rick Ross. It's crazy, man. And then you get to talk with them, let them know what's going on, and you just.
So how are they, bro? Are they like normal people and shit?
Pretty much most of them are, but some of the cats that pretend to be that they're real humble, they're really not.
I can see that.
Like the ones that say fan love. It's really not fan love like that. Like if you know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. He always says, "Oh yeah, fan love. It's fan love. We the best."
Okay. Okay. Enough said.
really, like they kind of they don't act really cool in person. I mean, but, I mean, other people though, they didn't have no problem. Everybody else is pretty cool.
That's up. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because I've always heard that it's not just it's always like they bring in like hell fools from the Bay Area. I've been hearing like Jay Diggs be going over there all the time and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered that's cool because it always made me wonder like. I've heard a lot of like songs come on the radio that I kind of feel like they take styles from like fucking like the Bay Area or LA or like kind of like underground people, like fools that be showing up. Like you go over there and they like your shit, and then they take your style, and then since they have the record labels, they have this, they have, you know what I mean? They kind of branch it off.
Let me
easier said than you know what I mean? Like
I mean, this is another thing. People stealing music, man. So remember I told you about that mixtape that I did. I got a song on there called "Do What You Do." And so I was working with DJ Ill Will, and he works with all these heavy hitters like Cash Money, The Dream, and the song goes, "Baby, do what you do when you're doing what you're doing with it. Baby, do what you do when you're doing what you're doing with it." That sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Bit, right? So I sent it to The Dream because we were like, okay, he's working with Ill Will, I'm working with Ill Will. Let's make something happen. The Dream takes that snippet of my song, was like, this is hella cool. And baby, do what you do when you're doing what you're doing with it in the back of the leg, all of that. She wants that gangsta, gangsta with Snoop Dogg in The Dream.
Yeah, that's right.
That's initially my record that was stolen from.
So what can you do about it besides like?
I mean, see, this is the thing. That's why I tell you, it's all about politics, man. So like, I talked to a lawyer, and he was like, man, like if you move forward with this, man, you're gonna be blackballed, man. Like they're gonna blackball you from the industry, man. And I'm like, it's not cool because that has happened that time. Another time and the time after that. And it's just like, if you're feeling the artist so much that you're going to steal from them, why don't you sign them and help them, since you obviously gained some motivation off of them.
You already took something from them.
I mean, even if you sign them as a songwriter because you're too lazy to write. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
at least
that could be too.
Help that man out. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel about ghostwriters? Speaking of that, I cut you off there.
I'm a writer, so I would never write, get a ghostwriter or have somebody write myself because it just wouldn't feel like it would be my own. But there is people that, I guess they don't have time. Like, we seen the whole Meek Mill and Drake thing, which Meek Mill was calling out Drake, and he was saying that he doesn't write his music, and he had a problem with that. They're cool now, but.
What do you think? Wouldn't it be you're just imitating? I don't know. I've always had somewhat of an issue with it. Like, especially I think what's different in the rap game, right? In the rap game, because I think that's more of Like I'm not listening to you because you have a nice voice.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if I'm listening to you could copy a song because you said listen to a song because you have a dude or girl has a nice voice, so you could bear with it, right? But when it comes to the rap game, you're more about originality, creativeness. I mean, does it rhyme? You're telling a story, or you just whatever it is, whatever it may be. But I always felt like a ghostwriter, you're just imitating somebody, right? You're just I'm pretending to be a rapper. I'm pretending to be this dude, because none of it is. It's coming from you, right? You've never experienced that, so I think that's I don't know. I've always looked at it in that kind of fashion.
I mean, are you familiar with Mad Skills?
Yes.
He writes. He's a ghostwriter, and he wrote tons of hits for like big artists.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite tracks of his, it was called Ghostwriter, and then he was like dissing all the rappers he wrote songs for, and they didn't pay him, but he had bleeped out the names, and he's like, if you don't send me my check, I'm gonna send this back out with your names in it. Yeah.
He never released it. Oh, he never released it.
I think there's a clip on YouTube where Mad Skills is performing, and he actually says the names of the artists on stage, but he didn't release that as a record.
Yeah,
He was performing,
on stage,
and he
talk shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was raw.
Yeah, see, some people love it when you expose them because they feel. I think they feel it too. Like, oh, but you fake. Like, you phony. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels unnatural to me. That's only on the rap game. Everything else, it's whatever. But that's cool that you just, that's actually cool that you write your. So how actually speaking of that, so how do you come up with your shit? Are you want to write it out? You obviously just said writer, or you want to like freestyle it? I know some dudes that they'll record themselves freestyle, then turn that into a song. We fucking Jay-Z in it, just having everything in your head.
So yeah, I'm a writer, man. I started out writing like poetry and then advanced to songs and stuff like that. And I'm a writer, so songwriter first, and then I evolved into an artist. So definitely I write first. Yeah.
You write first. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Shit, I envy a lot of people that could do that. That's all. Once again, this is why I started all this stuff. That's cool, man. To be able to come out with. I've always been fascinated with the way someone could come out with certain lingo, even well-spoken people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Even just the well.
I love E40's lingo, man. That's creative.
Yeah, right. Like and to make sense of it and to have it actually catch on and stuff like that. So what do you see? So where do you see the rap game coming out? Like speaking from like you go from like E40's kind of rap game lingo to like the new age. Like, are you feeling the new age? I'm gonna make this fool black. I'm gonna blackball this fool. Are you feeling the new age? Like, fuck no.
That's a good question, man. I love the old school and I love the new school. They're all their own unique. So as long as you're being true to yourself and you're putting your own style into it and you're presenting it, then I respect it. As long as you're just not copying somebody like fucking Soulja Boy. As a fucking bitch. I don't. Wait,
what do you do? I never fucked with him since fucking the Superman, whatever the fuck.
We've
had rap.
We've had beef. They try to put us on it because my.
Oh no way! That's what's up.
Young Soulja The Realest. So they try to put us on the same shows. Yeah. They try to put us on the same shows.
Sense.
We had altercations backstage, even with me and him, me and his dad. And it was messy. And the thing is, he got signed to Interscope, a long time ago. But he knows who the realist is, and I even have a video exposing him to how he was like biting off my songs too, and like I would put in the timestamps. Like I would put out a song, and then he would put out a song after. And then, but with that character, you could obviously see he's trying to catch on to whatever's hot. So, he's seen my name, and then he bit off of it, and then. He's seen like with Migos and Chief Keef and Wiz Khalifa, like you hear his styles, like he tries to rap like them, and I'm like, man, can't this guy come with his own original style, or does he just try to always do what's hot and copy the next artist? Like,
see, that's what I'm saying about when you get someone that you're just pretending to be a rapper now. You know what I mean? Because you have people he's probably. I mean, I don't know the dude obviously, right? But half the stuff he's probably not writing himself. He has fools doing it for him.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? Yeah. You get to a point where you're just pretending now. He's
just a industry puppet. That's what he is. And the thing is, me and him even went back and forth on Twitter too, and he blocked me, and I'm currently still blocked on his Twitter because I was dogging him out.
I don't know why people block people. I don't get that. I don't get that, bro. I don't get that. Just don't read it.
Yeah, so I can't fuck with that clown, man. He's really a clown. But because I've been doing this since 2002. And if
That's
you
a long
look
ass
back,
time, dude.
you can see there was no Soulja Boy around at that time or nothing.
And then he pops up after pretty much meeting you or whatever, or having.
What the thing is, he seen me online, because we had an altercation on a website way before like MySpace and all that. It was I was a young cat, but I was on SoundClick. It was like
I've heard
before
of it.
SoundCloud and all that, and had a profile up, which is still up there, and I have like my old school stuff. And then he seen some tracks and was like, okay, that's cool, because they had like a music charts too. So if you gain in the music charts, a lot of people discover you. And then I think that's where he kind of pulled the name. He seen the name on the charts or something, and then that's where it sparked off from. And then that's when he just tried to add the boy on the end of it.
Oh, what was he before? He was just Soulja?
No.
Because I just know the dude from fucking Superman. Because I've always been like underground, right?
Yeah.
Always been like growing up like Alger Nicotina and whatever.
Yeah.
And so when I heard this dude, I was like, man, fuck, I was disappointed. All my boys liked him and shit. Like, fuck, man, I'm pissed. I'm like, all my boys liked him and shit.
So on his SoundClick page, he had that Superman U shit, and it was like a fucked up Radio Shack mic version of it. And then I guess he was buzzing on that, and then he knew a couple people that took him, because that's why I said it's all about music industry, it's about politics.
You know. Yeah, who you know.
They took him and walked him into Interscope, and that's how that happened. But I heard some little noise about he was stealing like stuff from some cats in Atlanta, the ones who shot up his crib and all that stuff.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, that he was stealing stuff. Yeah, so that's why. But he's been doing this like constantly. So I just I had to call him out on it and let him know he's a bitch. But yeah, man. So like. Solid. So I've been grinding, and everybody knows I'm like one of the hardest grinding artists, and it's been really hard for me because like people like sometimes they jump conclusions like thinking that I'm not the original one, but I'm the original motherfucking Soulja. Like I feel comfortable.
Yeah, you can stand there. You can say it proudly and shit.
Yeah.
I have that respect. Dude. Yeah, that shit. I mean, I can tell you, I like you better than Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
That's just right away, shit off the bat. No, that's definitely a cool dude. I mean, fuck. Hopefully you get back. I mean, that's fucked up to how the industry works, though.
Yeah.
Like it is messed up. But I do think now it's gonna change a little bit now that you have so much contact with the world. So much contact with the world, should I say? That you're able to reach people faster now. Like you're without a label. I think a lot of people kind of are just popping up, just off word of mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put a YouTube video out there, people just fuck, this fool's cool, and that kind of brings you along a lot faster, I think, now than kind of selling out or getting signed in, because a lot of the people that sell or get signed now, they do like 1 or 2 songs and then they kind of die off, and then the next 2 people come in and so forth. But the ones that come from word of mouth, they be fucking since MySpace days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They still have the fan base, a loyal fan base. I think the new platforms are gonna help you out a lot more.
And I respect all the the cats that have the old school mentality and still fuck with the independent cats. I mean, I was on Chewy Gomez earlier this year, and
all right.
Still doing my thing, and he gave me a platform to push my music. But he's been pushing my music. I did a song with you heard my song "Shake It" with
that's one of the ones of the party list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, I had Royalty the King on there. Or you're familiar with Royalty the King?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's a dope cat. Shout out to Royalty the King. What up, man? He was doing this thing in San Jose, and yeah, man. Just a lot of people. It just takes. You just got to build those networks. Well, first of all, you got to have talent, and then once you have talent, then it's about who you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they will take you to the next level or something.
Yeah, you can't just kind of bullshit your way in, right? Yeah. Only that's what sticks, at least, right?
Right.
Again, which goes to the ghostwriters and stuff, because without the ghostwriter, you wouldn't have no talent from the first place.
Exactly. And I actually have a passion for this shit. Like, I love music, and I love the whole art form and everything.
Yeah, so you could tell.
With me, yeah.
Yeah, no, you could definitely tell, dude. So I gotta ask about this the jewelry, bro.
Oh yeah.
So show that off one time. Show that shit off.
Soulja The Realest.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I've always been intrigued in that shit. Like, as a youngster, I always wanted the grills and thought something. But I was too broke.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have a new grill on the way too.
To hustle. Nah, that's what's up, dude. I like it, man. You got any current events for me?
I was gonna bring up
So we do a little current events, bro.
Oh,
so just a little, just see what's cracking and shit.
Yeah.
So
let the fans know what you think. What's up?
I got one. My bad.
No, go ahead.
What's up with these mystery beans, man?
Oh, I heard about that. I haven't read up on too much, but I did. Suppose it came from China, right?
Yeah. They're just how
what
they
you know about it?
Addresses to send the beans to the people's house.
I don't know.
They want them to grow a Jack in the Beanstalk.
Well, it is kind of a trip though, right? Because I mean, how many people think you actually plant that? If you were to get some seeds, would you plant them? Like just randomly, would have said a Home Depot and shit. You would plant them, right? Right, that's the truth though. I think I would just check it out one time and then fucking spawn a little fucking alien and shit in your backyard.
Then you roll it up and you're like, oh, you was high for 2 days.
China got the shit.
China
Kush. Straight up, bro. What do you think? What do you think it is?
Man, I have no idea.
Got the coming for sure.
I have no idea, man. It's crazy. I mean, it could be a new drug or something. You know?
Some right? I just so weird timing, bro.
It's the competitor of weed, man.
Yeah, maybe because I know the FBI started taking up all the samples or whatever. I haven't read up on what was the outcome of it, like what they tested for, but I did see it for a while, like a mystery seeds, fucking just like all through the East Coast. Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure if it came to the West.
I'm not really sure where it hit, but I did see it in the news, and I was like, "What the hell is up with those beans?"
A bunch of giants coming down.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
That is the truth, though.
Man, we got to get rid of Trump, man. Fuck Trump, man.
That's
Fuck
another
Trump.
one. That's another. You know what? I think I'll be honest. The whole Trump thing, in the beginning, bro. In the beginning, I think a lot of people voted for him to throw a wrench in the system, right? They knew he wasn't competent to be or whatever. Some people didn't give a fuck about politics. So they wanted to see what happens, kind of thing. You know, people voted for him, and then now they kind of see what's happening and shit. You're gonna get a lot of people kind of voting the other way. The only thing is, man, I don't even like Joe Biden, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm big on politics when it comes to certain shit. It sucks, bro. That to run America, you're gonna have the two worst candidates and shit. Like that's what we have to choose.
And that's what was the case in 2016.
Same
right?
shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
It's like, why would you push a candidate that's not as strong, you know, to the top? Like you obviously seen once it was Bernie and Joe Biden, how they were pushing Joe Biden to the top. They didn't want. They want Bernie. They dogged.
They robbed him.
They robbed Sanders.
They robbed the DNC, robbed him, and it came out in a book. See, but this is what I didn't like either, because then fucking Bernie Sanders had a chance to say that, hey, I got robbed. You know, here's the proof and shit. But instead, he's like, oh, I caught that. I support Hillary. That's why I'm like, man, you're all in part of the same fucking system. Like at the end of the day, for me personally, at the end of the day, the red and blue turns purple.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just,
I think what's the biggest thing is people want to not so much that they want to support Biden, they just want to get rid of Trump.
Him. Yeah, and that's what I think it's gonna end up falling in the lines of that people are gonna like pick your poison kind of thing, and now it's gonna go with less of a poison. Because I mean, I'll be real. Because if he gets another 4 years, he'll be more like.
Oh man, he'll
be ravaged,
fuck up shit, bro.
You know, he's gonna ravage shit up, bro. Because right now he's trying to tone it down because he knows elections and shit and all that coming.
Yeah. But once he knows he's in
for another 4 years.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go
fuck
wild.
you.
What did he say? He wants to postpone the election. He wants to do that because of
he's running scared.
Because they want to do.
And then there's also
mail-in.
There's a couple that their cat got a registration in the mail. That's why they don't want to do a mail.
That
voting.
too, yeah, because you're gonna get a lot of fraud and shit.
Cat?
Yeah, their cat got registered.
Did the cat get a stimulus check too?
I know, right? That's true.
Hey, well, shit, a shitload of dead people got stimulus.
I heard about
shitload of dead people got a stimulus check. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with there?
Yeah.
And what happens there?
I don't know. You know, they were saying that. I think I heard some stuff like, oh, you got to return it, and then some stuff that if a family member received it, that you can, I guess,
keep it. I guess.
Yeah, if it goes to
directly to the family member, right?
The bank account, and they have access to the bank account or something. But
that'd be cool. But fuck, it's kind of like you could use that somewhere else, right?
I don't really know the guidelines on it, so I don't want to.
Yeah, right. Speak on it. Yeah. That's around. Let's feel it.
But I did hear a lot of dead people were receiving it. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of dead people. A lot of even like the PP, whatever the PPP, the business. Yeah. So a lot of big ass businesses got it. instead of the small ones and shit, like hell of them. And then instead of investigating, see, that's the shit. The thing, like with Trump, he fired the dude that was supposed to be in charge of that the week before he fucking released. So, like, you know what I mean? Like me, that's what I tell people. So speaking of Trump, like I tell people, I'm more against the shit that he's doing. Like the racist shit sucks. Don't get me wrong. All that, or whatever it is, whatever views are, whatever. Take that aside. I'm more of the fact that like he's doing shit up front, blatantly, like law wise, and then like the people who support him usually. That's what they go by. Like, oh, they're going by policies. They're doing this, and then they're turning a blind eye to those fucked up policies, or like that, firing the people that who's in charge of who's gonna get the money. Oh, the big ass companies get the money. When usually the people that say they vote for him, they're oh no, big companies shouldn't be getting money. They're like conservatives, right? Less money to those people and this and that, but they're turning a blind eye to that shit. That's where I kind of fall into on that part. Like he's fucking the system for the long run. He's making actual laws, implementing. Because a lot of the other shit, I mean, he couldn't get his wall done. He couldn't. I think what this presidency showed is that we do have good checks and balances. Because he couldn't really get his wall done. He couldn't get rid of DACA. He couldn't.
And since they decided, okay, they said the Supreme Court said with the DACA that it was still going to be okay. And then he still was like, no, I'm still going to try to fight.
I'm still going to fight. But he can't. He knows. But he's saying it for PR.
Yeah.
So his people, oh yeah, fuck yeah, whatever, right? He's going to fight for us, whatever the fuck whatever they believe in. But it's just kind of showing you there is a system to where there's checks and balances that we don't have. It's not a king. You know what I mean?
He wishes it would.
He wishes. Oh fuck yeah, and that's just that I'm talking about. So usually, if a Democratic person, I'm a king, fucking all this conservatives be fucking going nuts. Yeah. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
But politics, it's muddy waters.
Got another one for you guys. How about this one?
What do you think about? You think he killed himself?
Nah.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I think.
You think he killed himself?
I think that. I think that. Okay, so anonymous.
You're closer to them, bro. Don't fucking don't say no. You're a lot closer than I am.
Blackball. You can just name this episode Blackball.
Blackball.
Hey, so this is what I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay it out, bro.
Do it, bro.
So you've seen Anonymous go ahead and expose Trump and Epstein, their relationship, right? So what I think was Trump was in hot water, like, oh shit, like I'm gonna be exposed. Because I seen like pictures on the internet, Trump kissing on these little girls and stuff like that, some nasty shit, like, and we already seen him with the grab by the pussy and shit like that, right? But those are full grown women, but just
when you get
kicking it with them like hella tough, and you already know what's going on with Epstein. So what was Trump so scared of? I think that Trump sent a hitman to go, like, get rid of,
murk them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that he didn't talk. If he was pressured and it got down to it, and he snitched him, like he didn't want to get snitched out or have that ruin his whole campaign, especially with the elections coming up.
Oh yeah, too close for elections,
bro.
Yeah, it would. I think it would have fucked up hell of shit, bro.
Yeah, and then what's up with this Wayfair stuff with the furniture?
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
You see that shit? That's just nuts, bro. That's just my boy Sam Tripoli out there, fucking holding it down with the Wayfair shit. Yeah, that shit's a trip though, bro. Like, and you look it up. What is it like? It was a Tiffany, or not even a Tiffany. It was like a weird ass name. It would be like a Sandra cabinet.
Yeah, different names.
5'10", and the same cabinet would be fucking Donald fucking thing, a Henry thing, or fucking a bunch of random names. And so, but what I'm hearing is that, so the way they're doing it is, so they put up a missing person, right? It's not necessarily that missing person. So what they're letting you know is Jane Doe. So you look up Jane Doe, missing person. That description is what they have. You know what I'm saying? So they're telling you, instead of describing the girl they actually have, like they're saying, like, look it up. Tags missing. Samia, okay. Samia, I can't read the next. Moomin?
So basically they're gonna ship her in a box to whoever.
No, so what happens is, so if you're the pedophile, right? Yeah. So the Samaya, right? So she's a missing person. So if I'm looking to buy, I go, okay. They're telling me that they have a girl fitting her description.
Oh, so it's not the same.
So it's not her.
Oh, okay.
It's they got a girl who looks this description. So they're giving you her profile without giving that actual girl the other girl who's missing. So there's two people missing pretty much. So they're using this girl as a description to get this girl. And so me as a person, I'm like, look it up. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. Bring on over.
Yeah.
Like that's how they're doing it. Like that shit's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That shit's a trip that you could do that. Like you can still do that shit here. And then they was getting like deleted. Like who the fuck the owner had to come out and say like no, and then they like took hell of them off.
Yeah.
I'm like, so who do you blame? Do you blame the owner? Do you think the owner's on top of that? Like the CEO?
All those motherfuckers who are
some, right?
to get rid of
that's a big ass.
That's crazy.
That's a big ass ring, bro. That whole pedophile ring is and then now it makes sense, dude. Because when Donald Trump first came into office, he got like hella fools arrested, hella pedophiles. So you probably can look it up. He arrested like a lot of pedophiles, like thousands. But that was like it made it seem like it was a big bust, but those probably all the lower ring fools.
Yeah, but
to make it kind of like a PR stunt, like, oh yeah, he's against pedophiles, and then you come out with the Epstein shit.
Yeah, because then why is there so many pictures with him and Epstein?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I can find so many pictures online.
And then now he's saying that he doesn't know him, and then but there's videos like, oh yeah, Epstein, he likes him young, and this and that. Like the Jocelyn Maxwell girl, the girl they just arrested.
Jocelyn Maxwell.
Yeah, Jocelyn Maxwell. She's the real person, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, she's the real one. So I get deep in conspiracy. Right?
Yeah.
So, so she's the real one, dude. She's the one. Her father is the one that was, I think, tied to the CIA, right? And so then they just got this dude as the money, the face. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. So she's supposed they had one dude. So they finally caught her, and on her things, they're already taking her court, bro. And how the shit comes out, like with Andrew. That's why they know that Bill Clinton was on the thing. I think like 23 times on his airplane.
Wait, Bill Clinton was involved?
Bill Clinton, yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Wow.
We talking about?
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's facts.
That's facts, bro. He's on the. It's called the Lolita Express. That's the plane.
Wow.
that's a fact. There's 23. His name was on the Lolita Express 23 times. And you know Bill Clinton is a savage, bro. You know he raped like 4 bitches when he was in office.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. That's how Trump won, because when they try to get after him, Trump brought those girls they claimed Bill Clinton raped them to the fucking debates, and then so Hillary Clinton did bring up about women and this and that. Trump don't know what the fuck he was doing.
But Trump's a bad motherfucker too, huh?
Yeah. So, well, there you go. Now he's fucking all your fucking kids and shit.
Allegedly.
Well, I don't want to get blackballed and shit.
Shit! I should have hit the allegedly a couple times.
No, it's definitely this trip though that you can see all this shit like happening now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a trip.
Well, what do you guys think about who you guys got, Tyson or Jones?
Oh, get some sports. Oh, dude, Tyson, bro.
I gotta say Tyson because Tyson's a heavy hitter.
Tyson just feels like he's bigger than Jones.
And wasn't Tyson the one who initiated it? So he's like already ready.
He's ready, bro.
Yeah, he's ready.
He's scary.
Yeah.
But what he said, he was like, "There's
demons."
There's a demon.
Yeah, because he said something about like he doesn't like training because it brings out the demons in him.
Wow.
Right? And then so he didn't do it for like a year, and then he started training.
He's lying. He's training his ass off right now.
No. That was before. That's like a year ago. He's like when he was fat. I don't even remember. He was like fat and chubby and shit. He's like doing comedy shows and shit. He was doing
comedy?
Yeah, he was doing like comedy for a while.
Wow.
And then I think in Vegas.
Oh,
and then
shit.
he was like, oh, he brings out the demons in me. And then when he started training this year, he's like, oh, the war gods. The war gods are summoning me. I'm gonna fight. Like, so now he's fighting fucking Roy Jones and shit.
I mean, okay, just wait. I gotta step back. He's doing comedy. With anything he said, even if the joke was whack, you know you're laughing if he's talking like,
and she's funny, right, guys?
Yeah. And the joke could be just straight whack, but just because his voice,
yeah, pretty sure.
Guarantee
I'm not sure if it was he was doing like speeches, I guess. They're not speeches, bro. They were like crowd work, maybe.
Probably thought they were comedy because it's so funny.
Yeah, like it was like crowd work, like telling stories kind of thing. Like
like TED Talks type shit.
Nah, not necessarily TED Talk, but, but you know,
Tyson Talks.
Tyson Talks, yeah, something like that.
Just reading a story.
He's just there, some shit, reading comments. He's just reading comments and shit.
Went over the pig.
That's just, oh man. Yeah, so who do you got?
Definitely Tyson, man.
Tyson?
I got mad respect for Roy Jones too. He's dope.
Still fighting though. He fought 2 years ago. He got knocked the fuck out. But
he did?
Yeah, he got
knocked. Have you ever seen Tyson's hand? Tyson's hand's about that big. Right? That motherfucker's hand.
So imagine his glove.
And those
crazy uppercuts.
And he's still fast, though, because you see his videos.
Videos, bro.
He didn't forget how to fight.
Nah. So I'm actually, and then there's actually a lot of boxing fights gonna come out. There's like 4 good fights gonna come out.
What?
There's De La Cruz is fighting, I think, in October. Pacquiao's gonna fight. I think Crawford.
So whatever happened with Maidana, man? He was dope.
After the Mayweather fight, the second one, I think that kind of.
He's like done
because he got fat.
Oh, okay.
And then now he's training again. I think he's gonna try to make a comeback.
He almost had Mayweather on that first fight.
One, yeah. That was the closest one to Mayweather losing.
If he stuck to his game plan on the second one, I think he would have took Mayweather, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that.
Madonna was dope, man. I was like, because I'm a Mayweather fan, but I was just like, oh shit, Mayweather. I was like, oh shit, Mayweather's done. Because Madonna.
Oh, he got it. He was the first one to actually rock him. Like,
oh,
like Mayweather, you never see. Oh, Mayweather, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what happened here and shit? Yeah. If you would have done the second, but then the second time, I think Mayweather he figured him out though.
Yeah.
He knew stay away from the heavy punch and stick and move. I don't know why people hate on Mayweather.
He just knows the game of boxing.
Dude, I love boxing. So that's what it is. No, but people don't like his style.
I hate people that talk shit. But the thing is, like, if they got something to back it up,
you can't. I love it even more now. I love it even more now. Yeah, because
I'll knock your ass out. What?
I told you. I told you. Yeah, because I mean, people don't like his fighting style, right? Like, oh, he's always running away. I'm like, dude, boxing stick and move. It's not punch me, punch you.
Right.
It's stick and move, bro. You get hit, and I stay away. You get hit again.
And he knows how to get the points.
Yeah, and the way he rolls off of punches and shit. And then because when people watch, I always like to watch the fights the day after. Because you're always watching with boys, everybody's drunk. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right. So the next day you actually see that he's rolling punches. Nothing's connecting. Fucking this, and during the first time you watch it, everybody's it's hitting him. Like, they ain't touching shit. Like, that's why they call him Pretty Boy Floyd for the longest time.
Exactly.
Until you got cut. Until you got cut.
Yeah, he
didn't get cut for I think 10 years or something like that, right? Like, he didn't get not one cut on his fucking face.
Yeah.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
And he keeps in his head like how many points per punch, so he knows how to get you, and he's intelligent, man, doing that.
He's like, he's playing by point, like tag. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
And other people are playing by, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out.
It's because I think people are. I mean, I love it too, but people like the Mexican fighter.
Yeah. Oh, Canelo?
Yeah. No, but just the Mexican fighter.
Okay.
So the Mexican fighter so in boxing, there's a. If you're a Mexican fighter, dude, you're supposed to be diehard. You're supposed to you're there until you get knocked out. Like, your stamina is supposed to be crazy. That's called Mexican style boxing. And then you have they all separate. It's kind of crazy. Another thing about it, that in boxing they separate a lot by race. Like, you have your Mexican style boxing, you have your English fucking style boxing.
Oh yeah.
You have your Cuban style boxing, and then they'll say it too. Like, don't think, they're Mexican, so that's not racism hasn't hit. Hasn't hit boxing yet.
They didn't change it like the Uncle Ben's and they're changing the packaging.
Dude, the Trader Jose's.
Oh, what?
Dude, so Trader Joe's has an off-brand inside. They call it Trader Jose's.
Wow.
Right?
That's fucked up.
I don't give a fuck. I'm Mexican. I don't give a fuck. Right? I like there's a Trader Jose's in the goddamn store. Me personally.
The Trader Ming's.
Then they made them take it out. So now they're taking out any kind of anything not this ethnic that's not ran by ethnic people.
Yeah.
The other one was Aunt Jemima too.
The Aunt Jemima. But she's black though. That's what I don't get. So.
I think the family even said that.
It's cool.
It's cool. No, they said it was cool. Like, that was her grandma. What was wrong with that?
That's what I don't get. Oh, that's racist. You're racist for thinking that's racist.
Well, if you pull up the original packaging, if you Google it, it looks ugly, man.
Does it?
It's ugly.
But was it black? But was it black owned?
I don't think so. And they had it, and if you look at it, it's like Aunt Jemima back in the day, and she's like serving some pancakes, but she has some big fat ass lips. Look, see,
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
which one is it?
She was serving some kids.
See, I remember that shit. See, that's fucked up.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you want some pancakes? I'm gonna make you some good pancakes." Yeah, this.
See, but back then was it black owned? I'm not saying that. I'm just curious. Like, that's the background, because I know the family came out saying it's cool. So I don't know.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit,
that's
man. That's straight up like slave shit, man. Yeah, this is.
Pancakes, right?
Yeah, it's not cool. Look, I sure want some of them pancakes you made.
And then hella broken English and shit. That's fucked up.
Oh man, that's not cool. Like, look at the little white dude. Look at the white dude. He's just ready for some pancakes. That's not cool. And look at this. Like, come on. You can tell, obviously, she's their slave. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now, do you feel different if it was black owned?
I'm sure if it was black owned, I don't think they would do it like that.
But just curiosity. If it was, then would you feel different?
If it was black owned, I would think it was
They're
some
doing it for
whitewashed black owned motherfuckers.
That's what I said, like an Uncle Tom kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know, okay.
Uh-huh.
Or what are they doing because they knew that's what would make money? Because they knew the racism was out there.
That's a good question, man. I got to think about
You
it.
get me? Because it goes into like, oh, marketing and shit. Well, these fucks are racist. Well, here you go. I'm gonna make, because it just seems to me that the family's like, oh, yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
But either way, that's fucked up. Either way, yeah. You can't.
Even the Uncle Ben's, the old marketing for the Uncle Ben's too. It's
yeah, I don't doubt that. But the thing that Trader Jose's, come on.
I mean, who the fuck is Jose?
It's Tapatio. You know, you the fuck with Tapatio.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Mexican owned?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm not bitching about that because they have a fucking dude with a sombrero.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for rich is on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Give me one more fucking current event.
I don't really have one, but what do you guys feel about the NBA going on right now?
Oh, you think you should have sports? Let me tell you, are those essential? Are those essential?
I mean, we've seen it with. I thought they were closing everything back down with the baseball. They started with the baseball, and then we've seen the breakouts of the coronavirus. So they said, like, nah, we got to start.
The Mariners, I think, got like 8 people infected, 3 coaches. Another team got like 4 people infected.
I mean, I love sports and stuff.
I think it's gonna stop. They're gonna stop it once it hits like Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, if it hits somebody real big,
Aaron Rodgers or someone big and shit, and then they're gonna be like, oh well, we should think about it.
Yeah, Tom Brady's on the Buccaneers now.
Sure. I'm actually see. Okay, you watch football? You into football, my man? Okay, so do you feel like I don't want to know what your team is, because then you get I'm start punching people and shit. But do you think does your Super Bowl count? Say you win this year. Does your Super Bowl count having the pandemic?
I mean, if they win the game, they win the game.
Yeah.
People get pumped up off people in the crowd. You gotta think about it.
That's right. Okay, and now so like say for the Patriots. So say for the Patriots. Yeah, exactly.
You
right.
Fighting for really too much.
To nothing. Fuck. Yeah. I think this year if your team wins, bro, it's like the worst time to win.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, man. I mean, they're gonna be playing the sound effects through the stadium and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I know baseball. What baseball did is so you can still buy your ticket, right? You can still buy your ticket. They just blow up the big heads, the fat heads, the fucking the cardboard boxes and shit.
Your head in the stadium.
Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed on the stands they've cut out. The reason why they're so big, they have like fucking big ass heads, is because people are paying to be on those seats.
Wow.
Yeah. So now you could pay for it and then put you there, so you're technically there. That's why the cameras come up on the thing, so they can show more like, hey, you pay for this, check it out, right? So that's what they're doing now.
Too, if you hit so you know how they do pop ups and stuff. If the ball ends up hitting your guy, they send you the ball and shit.
Oh,
see, so they're trying to monetize. They're trying to make it to where they can still.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, because a lot of business. I mean, they make their money off of in house. Like once people go to the stadium buying beer, food. That's where jerseys, merchandise, whatever. That's where they're making the money. So they're losing hella money. So that's why they're trying to come up with.
They got to do that next. Hey, you want a ballpark? We'll send it right to your
house. Right in your backyard.
We'll send it with someone all dressed up.
At your door, Uber.
Someone get your popcorn. Your living room and shit.
Sponsored by Lyft.
There you go. Hey, it's crazy too. You've seen that there's racism going on at the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Oh yeah, was it racism or was it sexism?
I don't know, because it's kind of like it's kind of ironic. You would think that she wouldn't, stand for that kind of shit in her own environment. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so you see a lot of domestic violence from the gay community comes from women.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard. You might want to fucking get that on.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But that's from a last. So maybe they're more lenient when it comes to certain shit. Like they're more. I don't know. But I did hear, did she apologize?
I didn't hear it yet.
Did she apologize and saying, I'm sorry for allowing I think so. It was like sexual misconduct and shit. Like I think she knew about people being like fucked with, and she didn't care.
Workplace.
Like a toxic, yeah.
Toxic
She knew people were like fucking with people, like sexual harassment.
You know, Andrew Schultz. They had a show, fucking right there.
Ellen DeGeneres apologizes.
After toxic, my bad, guys.
Dang, she looks old now.
Yeah.
She's aging.
Oh, you play
that. She is though, bro. Hey, you know what though? But outside of this, I did have one thing that's kind of crazy that's happening now that you can kind of say it's 2020 is coming with this fucked up year, right?
Yeah.
So look up China, the Uyghur Muslims. UIGHER. So in China, dude, they're fucking pretty much doing concentration camps, my dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So in China, you can't really do the religion. I'm not sure. I don't think they fuck with Muslims. And so they're taking all the Uyghur Muslims. So I gotta say that because it's fucked up. It's crazy. It's just pretty much a genocide and shit. So they're taking them to concentration camps, bro. They're just like shaving them. You can see videos, bro. They're like shaving their heads and shit. They're all like chained up, taking them, putting them on trains and shit. Like, and then they're sending the hair that they cut off and shit. They're sending them here as fucking weaves and wigs.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they're just grabbing women, children, men, everything. They're putting them in a camp, fucking shaving their head.
That's
throwing them on train. I don't know what they're doing them. Knowing China, they're probably fucking killing them.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
Yeah, that's
that
not
shit.
cool.
You want no straight hair? What are you talking about?
They
want that crazy weird.
You guys, certain people want that straight hair.
Let me get some straight hair.
Yeah, so all these dudes are Muslims.
Oh wow.
So they're just taking them strictly for being Muslims, and they're putting them in concentration camps. They're re-education camps.
It's crazy. It's gonna happen out here. Watch.
I hope not.
For being Republican, bro. You motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Underground, just letting you guys know.
We got the secret plan.
I'll be gone by then.
They did that in 42 with the Japanese.
Same thing.
They wrapped just because we're at war with Japan. So
here, yeah, they did it. Yeah.
They gathered everybody up.
Anyone Japanese, they took you to a concentration camp.
So it happened before.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Anything else from me, bro?
I got a few things.
Yeah, throw it out there, bro.
What do you think about aliens?
Oh, it's my man. My man.
Conspiracy hour.
Yeah.
Sponsored by. Sponsored by. How much time you got, bro?
I got time.
How much time you got, bro? What do you want? Okay, I'll say this. It is a trip. Okay, so the Pentagon just came out a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago, saying that they have unearthly objects, crashed unearthly objects. You can find that right now, man. New York Times says, the Pentagon says they have crashed non-earthly vehicles. They just say they got aliens, man, and no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck.
Because nobody's seen it. That's what people are like.
Yeah, but
see it, I don't believe it.
Yeah, but most times the president, not presidents. Well, I mean that's what it is. More people turn skeptic after a while, right? They turn like fuck that. But I mean, usually the governments would be like, that's our shit. We made that fucking 10 years ago, whatever, right? So it's usually. But now I think because they're gonna me personally, I think they're gonna say something bigger in the end.
The government says so much shit that we just don't believe them anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you've been lied to so many times that you kind of do. But it's still a trick because now you get. Because have you seen those videos, bro? Have you seen the fucking the TikTok videos? The Air Force is trying to follow a fucking
I
TikTok.
seen that. Like, woo, we got him, and then they were like targeting
cuts out and shit and all crazy,
and then I seen that big thing about rushing Area 51. You can't take all of us.
Yeah. So then you have all these alien talk coming up. You have fucking actual Air Force pilots still to this day who are flying fucking jets say, "Oh, yeah, I was chasing this bitch and I couldn't find it." You know.
But at Area 51, do you think they really got like the alien bodies and all that stuff that they claim?
I don't think so. I think they have their equipment there, their vehicles and shit like that. I think they had.
I'm sure some UFO, spacecraft had to crash somewhere with the aliens in it somewhere. They have that body.
I think that would be more like, it might have been in Area 51 and then they moved it because once it came out, you have aliens in there. It's not much of a secret now, right?
And people are gonna try to get in here.
Yeah, so I think people kind of they move it out there, but yeah, so that's a TikTok. That's the
I've seen this one.
Yeah, and what's crazy is because there's a dude like in '84 who said he worked for like the Pentagon or some shit like that, and he was talking about this kind of gravitational shit they have and technology they have, and people were like, "Oh no, you're crazy, crazy." And then he said that he actually was working for the government doing this, and then now that same particular the way that it's moving would only be the way. Fuck, what is it? You look up element one element 195.
It was like
there's the element chart.
Yeah.
The periodical element chart. So this dude was talking about like in the early '90s, talking about there's a new element
like magnesium, sulfur, and all that.
Yeah, so it's element one something. I forgot what it is. This dude said, they have it already. They're fucking doing this shit because they got this shit from alien contact, whatever it may be, right? They told him you're crazy. There's no fucking thing like that. The government came out. There's like a bunch of documentaries and shit, whatever. Nothing. I think 3-4 years ago they just said, there's element one from where the fuck. They just came out and said,
and that's a new element
exactly
what it is.
Exactly what it is. Exactly what he was been saying. And he's the one saying I was working on these fucking aircraft, so they were trying to fucking back
element
Bob
115.
Yeah, 115. There you go. Bob Lazar element 115.
Wow.
So they were trying to like back engineer shit to bring aliens, but that's way deeper. But what do you think about it?
Oh man, I think they're definitely out there, man. I think that So what my whole theory is, you got time?
Shit.
So like the thing is, I think this universe, from the sun to Pluto, we're the only, of course, we're the only planet with living life, right? I think another universe has another one planet that has living life that could be either has more technology than us or less technology than us back in the Stone Age. Stone Age.
Shout out.
And then I think that there's different solar systems that, have different type of people and they're in different time zones. So these people are curious, especially the ones that have more technology than us, and they develop like spacecrafts that can make it over here or trying to figure out and find out what's going on here. And they fly over here and just to like see what's going on, who's over there.
Spectating.
Just like when we found Kepler, that one planet far away that could, have life. I think there might be life over there. And I think that's what my theory is. I think that
they would do the same thing that we pretty much do, right? Like if we discover some human life or some life somewhere else, we would send shit to kind of to observe them,
and analyze what's going on. Like,
so
who lives there?
I do like that thing because my theory of say the stereotypical aliens is the big head
with the big eyes, the 2 dots. Yeah,
I think they're drones.
Oh,
right. I think so. If you're able to become that intellectual, why are you gonna send you or me to go check it out? Let's send our drones with big cameras and big heads. You need bodies, so you're walking, so you're doing whatever, right? So those are just cameras. There's right. They're the ones
like
robots.
avatars.
Yeah,
right?
they're robots or whatever the fuck it may be. They're technological advanced, so they do whatever. I think that's why they send.
Damn.
Yeah, because like when we go to Mars,
smart.
When we go to Mars, we send rovers. We're not sending fucking
not us.
Joe Blow over there and shit. Yeah. So I would personally think it would be the same thing. All the aircrafts are probably just drones. They're drones and shit.
So the other planets probably see those drones and they draw like, oh, these are aliens, and they have like drones, like
because most is always like yeah. So I'm thinking that's what they're sending because you're not gonna because it's like if you think about it, I mean that's being more biased because we're thinking about like the way we are.
Yeah.
Right, like the way I'm even imagine them like half human and shit, like right. But I think that'll be more of that because they're so intellectually advanced. That it would be more, let's send shit out there instead of sending us personally. So they probably look completely different than what the stereotypical drone is or whatever. Because it's always you being beamed up by something or, it's always some kind of.
And the thing is, if you're in a UFO, how do you beam it up like that? I guess that's just some technology we don't understand.
Yeah, they're just way advanced. I mean, look at the TikTok thing, right? It just gravitates going against gravity. You can't, there's no way you can actually do that part.
Like their technology is so much more advanced than ours.
And then it goes into and then you could kind of say, well, if they're so advanced, why would they give a fuck?
Yeah.
Right. They're just doing whatever.
I mean, the same reason why we would give a fuck if we found other life.
Yeah.
If we found a planet full of cavemen, shout out to Stone Age.
Stone Age one time.
We'd be like,
you'd be trying to fuck with them, right?
And still like flying over and see, hey, what are they doing? How are they building their society and stuff?
So let me ask you this. So how do you think? What do you think that we were visited by aliens and then they, they took half monkey dude and they give him they gave them some of their DNA and they became humans.
That would almost be like
that's why we became, because there's a missing link, right? There's a missing
Yeah.
link between the time you became like a caveman, or like the monkey-ish, and then you became someone like a bipedal fucking thinking person, right? There's a missing link between a couple hundred, like million years, whatever the fuck, the evolution time.
Yeah.
So a lot of the scientists, whatever, or conspiracy theorists, what scientists say, there's plenty of theories: the mushroom theory, the fire theory, and then the conspiracy theory, the red meat. Yeah, so it goes like the mushroom theory is that the monkeys ate mushrooms, and then it rewired the synapses in the brains or whatever, and then it made them less fearful of lions and tigers, so they became more brave, and then whatever, right? And then some other scientists believe that it was fire. The monkey discovered fire, so once it started cooking the meat, once they cooked the meat, the different chemicals in cooked meat create more brain cells in the brain, so then it advances, right? And then you get the aliens, where you think, so they came in, the aliens were observing, and they're like, oh look, this little species looks pretty cool. How about we fuck with it, probe it, do whatever, as it goes back, and it makes a species of our kind, or whatever it is. So it depends on which side of you kind of going at.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man.
There's lots of theories on that.
My mind's fucking
like fuck. Yeah, I go deep, bro.
Yeah, man.
I've been deep in shit like since 2008.
Damn.
Yeah, I've always been. Yeah.
So I keep hearing people say like, oh yeah, the coronavirus first, and then next is zombies. What do you think about that?
I don't know, man. That's like some Iron Legend shit, right? I mean, because Iron Legend was what, cancer? Everybody's getting cancer or some shit.
And they made
they made a cancer shot.
A cure for it.
Yeah, then everybody.
The story was when they made a cure for it, and then everybody turned into
the zombie.
The little zombie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, shit. The Bible talks about zombies even.
If
you go into that, I'm not sure what scripture and all that, but they talk about like the dead rising again and all that stuff. But
and when people were eating bath salts and turning into eating people and zombies back then in early 2000s, remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
New York too. I think it was heavy in New York. The bath salt thing.
People were like excited, bro. I think like, oh hell yeah, zombies. Like,
people like zombies, bro. I think people are waiting for that shit. Yeah, people are like, I'm gonna fuck a zombie up, bro.
It's about fucking time.
I wish the zombie would. Right in the fucking face.
Or even some hills have eyes type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, okay, so
there's sick people like that. Though.
That's I think that to this day I think that shit. There's some sick fucks. Because I've been thinking about like, do you think there's still serial killers?
Yeah.
Right, like actual legitimate.
They're just smarter, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, like I think they're still out there, just not. It's not because you hear before, dude. You got the Ted Bundys, you got the fucking the Wayne Gacy's.
Oh, that's just crazy.
Right, you had a lot in one moment.
Yeah.
And now you got like nothing. But I think no one cares about serial killers. I think that's why that you don't hear about them, like on the news and.
But they're still going around. Yeah.
Everything's happening so crazy right now that they ain't got time to talk about someone they're about to just throw in jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or not even that, but
people still killing.
But not even that, but to know like, hey, there's a serial killer in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, this dude just killed like 30 people. He's back out. He comes back every October. I don't know why.
Look at COVID season. They had everybody marching downtown. They don't want nobody vandalizing anything. You say there's a killer out there, they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
People gonna stay home.
Go crazy though. Think about it.
Yeah.
When people hear that something's going on, they want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to do something.
Yeah, the mob mentality. Yeah, definitely.
Like how it was in Oregon, they had the whole protest out there too. People from California were flying out there
just to go.
Wow. Yeah.
Just to be part of it.
You know, these protests were the longest in history. Like even the Rodney King riots,
they're still
way
going,
longer
bro.
than that.
They're still going.
Still going on.
They're still
right
going.
Now.
I like it, dude. I like it with the reforming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with the movement, dude. I'm all with it. I'm probably gonna get shit for this. The only thing I don't like about it, dude, is that there's no real end cause to it. There's no real like, okay, here's the paperwork. Here's what we're trying to cause. Here's this. Because all I'm hearing is like, okay, defund the police. Okay, so what's next? After you defund them? What's next? Like, what's coming after? Like in New York, I think crime fucking skyrocketed, bro, because they're defunding the police. I think Cuomo's telling them like Cuomo's kind of siding with everybody else, saying kind of like fuck the police, whatever. A lot of them are quitting. Now crime's going up. Like,
oh yeah,
like stupid. Like I think the murder, like it hasn't been like that since like I think like the mid '80s in New York when it was grimy as fuck. So then I'm on the side of giving them more money, right? Because when you defund them,
you don't want like
what are you gonna do? You're just gonna get shittier cops, right? Because now you got less money. You're gonna get like rent a cops fucking trying to be cops with guns and this and that. It should be more money for training, more money for. My thing is training, dude.
Yeah,
that's my main thing. That I seen a video the other day, or some dude showed me of a cop. I think he tried to shoot somebody, and the gun fucking glitched or something, or fucking what's it called when it gets stuck? It jammed on him, and then the dude turns around, I guess, to come whoop his ass or whatever, and the dude's like, "No, I'm just playing." Like he didn't know what to do.
Damn.
The cop, right? So that's the cop's like, oh shit, now I'm playing, like, oh fuck, like he didn't know what he's packing because now the dude turned around to come fuck him up, obviously, right?
It looked like a cartoon dog because he started chasing the cop. It was like,
like, oh no,
away from the guy, bro.
Actually, I'm pretending, I'm like, because the gun didn't work. So he's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, right?
Wow.
So to me, that's all training.
Yeah.
Because that dude's never been in a fight, first of all. Because if you're that scared, like, oh fuck. You've never been punched. You've never been in an altercation where your heart's racing. Fuck da. Because what happens with most cops is that 90% of the time when you show your badge, people jump, ask you how high. When you say jump, they say how high, right? Most of the time.
Yeah.
But what happens in the 10% that don't?
It's like fuck the police. I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
So you just got out of college, right? You've never been in a fight in high school. You got out of college, never been in a fight. Your job seems pretty cool. Police, let's go. Police, they give you a gun, they give you a badge. Oh shit, this is a cool job. Hey, you sit there. Oh, okay, sir, officer. Okay. Hey, you sit there. Hey, fuck you. I didn't do shit. Well, fuck you. Oh shit, this guy doesn't listen. Now your heart's racing. I've never been in a situation. What's your first reaction?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Training.
You training. It's putting yourself in the position where you can handle your shit. I'm more of the aspect of every cop should be fucking mandatory. A purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Mandatory.
Training.
Mandatory.
And also...
right before you start the academy?
Yeah. Right before... Because in jiu-jitsu... or boxing... Jiu-jitsu, boxing, you're always going to have someone better than you.
Yeah.
Always someone's... In a competition, someone always better than you. Right? So, you get humbled by getting choked out. You get humbled by getting knocked out. I mean, hopefully you don't get knocked out. Bad. Anyways. So, you get humbled by losing. Right. So once they know they could do that, once you know that you can fucking control your heart rate when someone's choking you the fuck out, like when you watch videos where it takes 6 dudes to control one guy, like why should it be? It should be one savage motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got him, guys. He's not going nowhere. Tie him up. If he moves, I'll break his arm.
The requirements shouldn't be as easy to become a cop. I think that's what it should be. They should just raise the requirements, just like they should raise the requirements to become president, so we don't get celebrities in there like Kanye West. Like Kanye West is a whole nother beast, man. Just like Trump, I would never vote for Kanye West.
Me either.
That fool's nah.
He's mentally unstable, man.
Yeah.
No, there was a thing behind that because like that same week or something, he was like dropping an album that Friday.
Yeah.
I think he's just doing it as a publicity stunt.
Yeah. Because even he had a deadline to like turn in paperwork out of one state that he was trying to do, and then he lagged it, and then they didn't take it in. And like, so they just shows you that he's not like.
And what's up? He's doing he was doing Jesus music, and then he did Illuminati. He had Illuminati period, and then now he's doing full gospel. Like, so which one are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that's a segue into what do you think about the Illuminati?
I think it's out there.
Yeah.
I think it's out there. I'm not sure. I think basic history will tell you that everything's ran by gangs. Point blank. Take conspiracy out of it. Basic history, your 4th grade will tell you everything's run pretty much by gangs, right? People have groups and they bring in their people, right? So what makes you think that's gonna stop?
Yeah.
Right. Since fucking day one, it's been my team versus your team. So I don't think it stops just because it's 2020. You're still gonna have your people out there. You're still gonna have your team, right?
Right.
But bringing in the conspiracy theories of it, I definitely think it's out there. I think it's more planned. That's why I think Trump was in there on purpose. Same way Obama was put in there on purpose. Certain laws get passed. I'm more on the law. Certain laws get passed to make it easier for the next guy to come in to do crazier shit.
Oh, okay.
For the next guy to do crazier shit. So it's a game of chess.
Yeah.
You've been able to hold them. You're in the rap game, shit. That's where it starts.
They come to they approach different people. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't got that ticket.
Because I heard it's a threshold of money.
What is it? No Eyes Wide Shut parties yet?
You have no idea. It's fucking with fucking masks on and shit.
You haven't seen that movie, bro?
What is it?
Eyes Wide Shut. Oh man,
what is that?
It's a Tom Cruise's initiation movie.
What?
Yeah, if you believe in all that shit and the Illuminati and all that stuff. So Eyes Wide Shut is Tom Cruise's initiation movie, where they're basically just doing like live orgies and shit, because all their stuff is like blackmail and fucking devil worshipping, bisexual shit, like because the devil goes about both ways. Beauty's beauty to him. He fucks anything, whatever. And then, but that movie.
Dave Chappelle makes fun of it, like in his stand-up. He's like, "Man, I was invited to a party. It was like a straight up Eyes Wide Shut party. They had orgies here. It was like crazy. He was making fun of it.
Yeah, it's just straight orgies, bro. It just. But supposedly that movie was his initiation to get into like the Illuminati and all that stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's when he popped out even bigger, right? He started making like Mission Impossible. He started. So I guess you get more into it.
So that movie is basically Tom Cruise is a doctor. He's like bored, and so he tries to find a way to.
Yeah. So they do this shit.
Oh shit.
yeah.
That's some cult shit.
Okay,
so
like that.
Yeah.
So what happens is.
So what happens
is with this.
Like dudes like this.
So with the Illuminati, bro, everything's ritual. Right. So if you look into the details of the Illuminati, it's always symbolic and ritual, right? So they will say, we show this image, right? If we show this image, they don't care. The only thing they care about an image is people looking at it. For them, that's how they get the power, or that's how they show their power, is by doing stuff on blast. Like that whole movie was one big ritual, because it's like literally like walking in with candles and like it's crazy shit.
It's weird. Huh?
So the director who made that movie, he had about 30 minutes taken away from it. 30 minutes of that film was deleted, right? And before the movie release, he died.
Damn.
Yeah. So
that dude.
So it's like he was sacrificed.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
And Stanley Kubrick, right?
Stanley Kubrick.
So Stanley Kubrick, even before that, he had like crazy ass like telling the future kind of. What is it? Space Odyssey 2020 or some shit like that. Did he do that?
2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, something like. So it's always kind of like like he kind of pretty much predicted like Apple. Like even the Apple coming out and all this kind of stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like the machine talking back to you. He was kind of already on that.
Yeah, and even had like the little light that lights up, and like, yeah, it was crazy. Like he was already. So supposedly he was like hella intertwined into the Hollywood.
Like, he knew deep into it. Like he knew people there. So that's why a lot of people say he was sacrificed, because like I don't know, like near the release of the movie, he was dead. He died. And 30 minutes was cut from the movie.
After that, yeah.
Was it ever released?
I don't think so.
Not the full 30. I don't think so.
No, not even like a director's cut. Wow. Not even on the director's cut.
Like,
yeah.
That whole initiation thing right there that you saw, like
that's
maybe
crazy.
It's 30 minutes from that, but that whole movie is like a trip, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So all those are politicians. All these are people into one. That's why for me, when people do like I like Trump, I like this, they're all the same thing. Because like when Trump got initiated, he went to Saudi Arabia. He put his hand on the globe, on that glowing globe and shit. It's just, I don't know. It's too intertwined and too much shit.
Joe Biden was like accused of.
Joe Biden's a pedophile.
I seen that shit too.
Creepy Joe.
Creepy Joe. Come on, bro. He's always rubbing up on little girls too. Like, it sucks that that's what's running it.
But I think society would be better though with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely him.
When it comes to certain situations, yes.
Yeah, but there is some things that are question marks, like, bruh, like, what are you fucking doing?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
especially in today's society, right? Because there's so much shit happening that I think we do need more of a. I don't even want to say stable mind, bro, because crazy Joe. But we need someone more stable. Not just fucking erratic talking about their feelings on Twitter and shit. Like,
you can't be doing that.
Yeah,
that's unprofessional. You know what I'm saying?
Some presidential, man.
And what have you guys seen Midsommar?
I did.
Midsommar, that cold movie.
Yeah,
I did.
That's a trippy movie too. I'm like, I gotta watch it again. Just
I
to
did.
Get it, bro.
I did.
Did you see the director's cut?
No.
I wanted to see the director's cut. I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know. I wouldn't know what's the difference. I think I seen the.
They added some extra scenes in that shit. But that's some cult shit too. That's some crazy shit. Damn.
And that shit still goes around. What's kind of crazy that you get people that still fall into those cults. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still
that's real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To this day, you still get like
these little towns that you pass
by. People,
and the younger sister was putting her period blood all in the drink and her pubic hair.
Yeah,
and shit.
it's
Remember
rituals. Okay, so those are rituals, right?
Yeah,
So those are the kind of shit they do on the movies, like shit like that.
Like I've already heard
nightmares and shit.
Yeah, that's like, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna walk outside into the wilderness.
Yeah, that movie's crazy.
I like that one though. It was a good
that's good one. Another good one. Movie recommendation alert. Hey.
Movie hour.
Netflix.
Movie hour sponsored by.
You guys seen Better Than Us on Netflix?
Better Than Us, no.
Better Than Us. Which is that one?
It's like one of those futuristic. It's almost like Black Mirror. They have these robots though, and it's crazy though because there's this scientist that's in the Bay Area that's talking about that's how it's going to be in the future. Like they're making these robots that are more like realistic, like bad robots too, and like these creepy old white men with hella money, like trying to sleep with the robots and shit, so that they're not sleeping with real human beings and stuff. And they have like heating. Yep, right here.
That's the robot right there.
She's a robot and she looks real as fuck. It's crazy. So that's how they want to make robots so that they don't look creepy. And they can blend in with society.
Who's already on top of that shit?
Japan, son.
Japan, bro.
Japan has all that shit. Yeah, the latest. You know what's fucked up though? I heard the reason why they started doing those, like when it started, I think in Japan was to stop pedophilia.
Oh, okay.
So they would give them. They originally started doing like little like little girl looking dolls and shit, and they would sell those to like basically pedophiles and shit. But then it turns into the whole. People want the machines. I mean, it's just like a fucking fleshlight. Yeah. Right? That's what they want it for. But they already have all that kind of shit. I think the only thing they can't lock down, bro, is the eyes.
The eyes?
The eyes, because it's still dead eyes and shit. They're just looking at you and shit. Bitch, the hell? What are you looking at over here?
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? He had a fucking robot wife or like a...
Oh, Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hologram.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's like a hologram. So it's like hella futuristic already, and then like he comes in, and his girl's a hologram, so she only lives at the house. So when he comes in, and like the hologram comes, oh, how's work, and like she knows all his shit because it's so like you're
feeding her the information.
Yeah, so she knows all your shit. So then you talk to her, she remembers what she said, so she'll bring it up the next day.
Did you take your medicine today?
Yeah, like did your boss give you did it? Like oh fuck, all right, yeah, and you're able to talk to him. And I think that's where it's gonna go. Like it's give and take, right? I think it's good because there's a lot of crazy dudes do stupid shit for the attention of a girl, just to get laid or just to get that.
Yeah, man.
So I think if you could get the same affection from this, like the same.
You think it would like
endorphins and shit? I think
Alexa's gonna have a body next year.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna be Google and Alexa.
That's like stupid ass $600 billion company.
Hey, if phones listen to you, don't think they don't, man. I say some shit and then look at my phone and then just pop it and I'll be like, what the hell just happened?
Oh yeah, the ads.
It's like an ad right here.
Yeah.
It's like an ad and shit. It's like,
yeah.
Listening.
So how do you think of that? So do you like the whole privacy thing? Do you
it
makes your life easier though sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I mean that's true.
That's what I think. That's how they sell it though.
But
make your life easier.
It turned off everywhere on my phone. I know it's still running though.
Yeah, they tell you until you take the battery out.
Speaking of privacy, so on the phone, I guess there's a certain setting. I guess they didn't tell you. It's set up where if anybody next to you are like COVID or like even like 6 feet apart, like you get an alert and like.
I heard about that.
I think that information is sent to your doctor or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, they already have all that shit. So they even have that shit on your car.
On your car?
On your car.
Like OnStar type shit? Or are you talking about?
So the plan of the cars in the future is to get all automated cars, like where you drive, to get that off the road. Yeah. So they're gonna make. So every car after 2013, I believe, 2013 and up, all of them have a black box. The same way a plane has a black box, right? Yeah. So this records everything you're doing. When you're stopping, if you're speeding, if you're red lights, whatever, right? All
for insurance purposes too.
Eventually, is gonna all roll out into the insurance. The insurance is gonna say, well, you're a crazy driver, so you're better off getting a self-driving car to lower your insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's how they're gonna get to everybody, and then they're gonna start charging you by the mile.
Okay.
Like your insurance will charge you by the mile now. Like, oh, you're a dangerous driver, so you only get like 100 miles per month, and then after that you fucking like you have to pay more for that, or whatever it is. So you basically opt out to say, oh, I'm gonna get a self-driving car.
Yeah.
And then so I think that's where it's gonna lead up to where now everybody's fucking tracked. That's why everything's smart, right? You got smart fucking.
That's just the beginning, though. What about cryptocurrency?
Yeah, too. Okay, so check this out. Have you seen the coin, the coin shortage?
No.
Yeah, they've been saying that everywhere.
So now,
due to the coin shortage.
if you go to Walmart,
what?
Right now, if you go to Walmart, bro.
Oh yeah. Because I thought it's because they don't want to touch it.
Nah. If you go to Walmart, check it out. If you go to Walmart, you give them $5. You buy something for $4.75. They don't want to give you the quarter. They tell you have to use debit.
What the fuck?
Because there's a national coin shortage in America.
So where'd all the coins go?
I don't know. Someone's hoarding them.
Dude, that's bullshit. What if they just want people to go to plastic?
That's what I'm telling you. So so you never let a tragedy go to waste.
And then remember the chip.
The chip.
That's what.
That's it. So it all comes back to a circle to where, and then it goes. Okay, here's this. So, or now everybody's gonna opt out.
Prints on phones. They got everything.
Yeah. So everything goes into everything goes into technology. Eventually takes in both worlds.
Yeah.
Like, that's what ends up happening.
Damn.
That's the Illuminati. That it eventually comes in. That you take the artificial and you take the flesh or whatever, and you bring it together.
And they're gonna be like,
that's how you control people, though. Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they know where your money's going. If they do crypto, everything's crypto. Ain't gonna be no more drug dealers. Ain't gonna be no more, secret little places where you can get money. They're gonna start bartering pretty soon. Think about it. I'm gonna give you my camel for a car. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy.
It goes back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Full circle.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Shit, man. Well, fuck, man. I was fucking legit having you on, my dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck
Thank
it.
you for having me.
Let the people know where they could get you at, man. Fuck your music,
yes.
everything.
Young Soulja The Realest. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, any platform, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those. And youngsoulja.com is being developed right now. Doing a little redesigning, but you can still tune in. Youngsoulja.com. Find me on the Twitter, twitter.com/Young Soulja, YOUNG It's Young Soulja, or same as the Instagram Young Soulja, or on the Facebook is what's different is Young Soulja The Realest, YOUNGSOULJA THEREALEST, and that's the same as the YouTube Young Soulja The Realest.
Shit, my man, you know he's a goddamn professional.
Take a breath.
You know he's a goddamn professional when he speaks like that.
Take a breath.
Woo! Play some of this shit, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah, my man.
Thank you for coming on. Good shit. Shit.
Right on, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope.